Hi, I'm Chef Ben, and today I'm going to show you 7 knife skills that every adult should know. Knife skills that will help you cut quicker, cut cleaner, keep you from cutting off your fingertips, your Twitter tips, as I like to call them. Alright, so stay tuned. Let's go intro. Hi, I'm Chef Ben, and this is my channel. Welcome to my kitchen. Kind of with a claw type deal. 6, 2, and I'll show you how to crack release properly. Separated business. Thanks for coming. I hope you subscribe and I hope you like it. Thanks. Tip number 1, how to hold your knife. How to hold your knife. If you hold your knife back here on your handle, it wobbles around. You have no control. Hold your knife up high. Balance it. Find the balance point. Hold it there. You have much more control. Tip number 2. How to hold your fingers when you're cutting. How to hold your fingers. Hold your fingers flat, just like that. Hold your knife flat against them. Keep your thumb back. Very important. As long as the knife is always in contact with your fingers, you know where it is. If you hold your fingers flat like that and the knife slips, you're going to lose a fingertip. Tip number 3. How to hold your food when you're cutting so you don't cut off them fingertips. When you're cutting food, you want to grip it kind of with a claw type deal, keeping your thumb behind your fingers here and your fingers flat, knife flat, and then you just kind of want to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Push, 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 push. Tip number 4, how to slice. Fingers flat, knife up against, tip of the knife on the board. In a nice rocking motion. Let's look at that from the side. Tip number 5, how to dice. Take a piece of food, carrot, celery, whatever you want. Not onion, there's a different onion video, I'll put it in the description. Take what you need, cut a workable size piece. If you have tiny hands, cut a small piece. You got big hands, cut a bigger piece. That's up to you. If your carrot's about this diameter, that's like, I don't know, an inch, just cut it in half. Cut it in half again. Cut it in half. Line them up. And there you go. You got a nice dice. If you want small, cut it in thirds. Actually square it off, flatten it. Cut it in thirds. Cut it in thirds again. Just like this. It's amazing. Oh my god. So, pile them up. Perfectly even pieces of carrot. Tip number 6. This many. How to chop. We have some cilantro, an herb that everybody loves to hate. When you got herbs, first of all, don't bother picking off all these stems. They have just as much flavor as the leaves. Leave them there. If they're giant, if they're really thick, take them off. They'll give you woody, but otherwise leave them. So we're going to ball these up. We're going to take our knife just like we did with everything else. Against our fingers. Chop, 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 chop. Clean the knife. Grab the knife by your balance point. Hold your fingers. And this is kind of an advanced technique that I like to use, but there's like kind of a drumstick. So kind of like a drumstick. You're bouncing the butt of your knife off the palm of your hand. Magic. Magic. Tip number 7. How to do it all really fast. Alright, we've seen how to hold a knife, how to hold our fingers, how to hold our food, how to slice, how to dice, how to chop. Let's see how to do it fast. The secret is to put it all together. Practice. Holding your knife like this, it's going to feel weird at first. You get used to it, you do it over time, you feel a lot better. Holding your fingers like this and your knife against them, feels weird at first, I know it does, but you do it over time, you'll get used to it. And then when you do, you always know where your knife is. You don't even need to look. You don't, because you know. You get used to it, okay? Same with dicing. Dice. You know where your fingers are. You don't have to worry about it. You get used to it. used to it. You get used to moving your fingers in the proper intervals so that you get the equal size. It's just practice, guys. You gotta practice. You gotta cook. You gotta have fun, but you gotta practice proper techniques. Just like learning an instrument, guitar, piano, whatever, you gotta practice proper techniques to get it right. Thanks. I'm Chef Ben. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Chef Ben Kelly, or on Facebook at not Facebook, but there should be a Facebook at Ben Kelly Cooks. We'll see you soon.